What? So whenever the precipitation reaction want to form, what is the reactants? They must be either both are in aqueous state or one gas and one aqueous state. Yes or no, guys? Yes or no?
Sir.
Yes, sir.
So now, let's take, so this is the second example, PPT. So here one more characteristic we can notice it. What is one more characteristic? Yellow.
Change in color.
Color and aqueous state. So this is the first example. Any doubt, guys? Yes?
No, sir.
So that is. Now you can take.
So how sir you said that yellow?
Now I will say we can observe the reaction. When you carried out the reaction, we can notice it. Understand, Sudha? Now I will say you the color also. So you are very curious, correct? I will say you the colors also. Notice it, guys. The same example we will study under the change in color. So how we can say means, so lead nitrate. If we take lead nitrate, so first we have taken what? Potassium iodide, correct? So lead nitrate we will take it. Lead nitrate is a colorless solution. What is that? Lead nitrate is a colorless. Understanding. Now we'll react with potassium iodide. Potassium iodide. It will study actually under the change in color. By the time again I will say, don't worry. It is also colorless. Understand, Aswita? We used to get when these two colorless solutions are reacting. We used to get lead iodide. Lead iodide. Understand? The color is yellow. Do you understand? Everybody? So now, plus also we can get potassium. Potassium, another one is what? Potassium nitrate. So, which is again colorless. Colorless, but what is aqueous state? Understand, Aswita? So we can, if we carried out the reaction, we will get yellow color insoluble solid at the bottom. So that is indicating potassium. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Yes or no? Everyone, if you understand,
Yes, sir.
that is what.
Yes, sir.
That is what you can make the example of potassium. That is, so now, as I told you here, what is that? Both the things are what? So both reactants must be either in aqueous state. Yes or no? Now,
Question.
shall we make one more example? That is one aqueous state, one gaseous state. As I told you,
That is
gas, if it is reacting with aqueous also, then also it will form what? Gas reacting with aqueous state, then also it will form PPT. Do you understand, everybody? This is the second one. First one is what? Both aqueous state, then they will form PPT or one gas. Now, for this, we'll write the example. So, write example, carbon dioxide. You have to write carbon dioxide react with, means passing, or else you can write reacting. Whatever you want, you can write. Carbon dioxide gas into lime water, or else you can write passing carbon dioxide gas into lime water. What is lime water? Okay. Now, class 9th also, class 6th, 7th onwards, you are studying what is lime water. Anybody tell me lime water? Carbon dioxide, you already know. What is that? Carbon dioxide gaseous state reacting with lime water. Anybody say lime water? It's a very important one. Lime water. Calcium hydroxide. What do we used to call?
Calcium hydroxide.
calcium.
Hydroxide. Okay. So that is only called as lime water.
CO.
Yes. Sorry, wrong, Pradosh. Lime water will gives you products. An insoluble solid called as calcium carbonate. Calcium carbonate plus water. Plus what? Water. Clear, everyone? Now, let us discuss. So, as we know, CO2, I already told you the formula. What is the formula? CO2 gaseous state plus calcium hydroxide formula is CaOH twice. CaOH twice. This is aqueous state. So, how it will come CaOH twice? Calcium is 2 plus.
2 plus OH minus.
OH minus.
OH base.
OH plus 1, not Psi minus 1. That is, so CaOH plus. Understand Psi? Gives you. Please respond, everybody. So gives you. What is that? As I told you, calcium carbonate.
Yeah.
Calcium carbonate formula. Anybody?
CaCO3.
CaCO3. Girls also respond Ca. So Ca2 plus. Carbonate also what? 2 minus.
2 minus.
Ca2, CO3, 2 minus. So that what will come, guys? Both are 2, 2. So we used to get CaC. Yeah, plus water. Water means what?
H2.
Yeah. Any doubt? Anybody? You can ask.
No, sir.
Clear, guys? That is what. So it will turns into milky. So now gaseous state, aqueous state. It will get CaCO3. This is solid. The solid means what we used to say? PPT. Plus water. What is the state of water? Liquid.
State.
Aqueous state. Water it is. So water means what it is. Water means what it is. Liquid state. You understand?
Liquid.
Everyone? Something is dissolved in water, aqueous state. If water itself is coming, it is the liquid state. Understand, Sute? Clear?
Yes, sir.
That is. So so very careful this is, so that it will get confused. That is the reason. Clear? Read out. Okay, guys?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Only formation of precipitate reactants must be at 2 states. What is that? Either both are in aqueous state or else one aqueous state, one gaseous.
Gas plus.
That is. Okay. Then only we can say it is aqueous reaction. Sheshani, I understand. Ishali, not all speaking. I don't know. If you are not involving only lesson, you will be able to understand. If not, you cannot answer. Remember that. So that is the example. So these are the second type of reaction. What is the second type of reaction? Formation of precipitate. Clear? Any doubt? Anybody can ask. Understand?
No, sir.
So that is. So this is the thing. Next, what is the third one, guys? Third one. Change in color. So we are going to study that is only now. So change in color. Third characteristics. Change in color. Shall we study?
Yes, sir.
So now change in color means what? Reactants will be in one color and the products will come in another color. Yes or no? So that is what it is. Okay. So now let us discuss. The first example is already what we have studied. So here we studied. This is the example of change in color. So what is that example? We can take lead nitrate. You can write it again the same example. So first example, change in color. So some characteristics we can classify it with what, guys? Change in color, so that we can say it is the chemical change. Yes or no? Please respond. So first example, lead nitrate. Lead nitrate reacting with what? Potassium iodide will gives you lead iodide plus potassium nitrate. Potassium nitrate. So what is the colors? This is the colorless.
Colorless.
And this is also colorless. And here what will come? Lead iodide. This is the
Yellow, sir.
yellow PPT. And this one again colorless. Okay, that is. So lead nitrate formula PbNO3 twice plus potassium iodide Ki will give you lead nitrate. I think I don't want to write now again formula. Yes or no? You all people know it. Yes or no? KNO3. Now here something is not balanced. Have you checked it, guys? This equation we forgot to balance it there. Try to balance it. Of course, we will study later balancing equation. But now you try to balance it. Let me see who will balance. Try to balance it. Now you check it. Lead here 1. So here also 1. But here iodine 2. But here iodine what? Only 1. Have yes or no? So that what we can keep?
We have to.
Okay.
Now, if I try to balance iodine, potassium become 2. So here potassium 1 only.
Product also you have to.
What? 2. Potassium nitrate. Now, nitrates 2 are there. One nitrate and one nitrate. Okay. Now, here only one is there. But by keeping 2, here also it will become 2. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
That's all. So this is the balancing equation. So this is the first example of what? Change in color. Can I say? Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Everybody, next. Second example. I will say equation you have to write. This is a well-known equation which is studying from class 7th. Okay. Copper sulfate reacting with iron. Copper sulfate reacting with iron will form what, guys? Anybody? Iron sulfate plus copper. Okay. Yeah. Whenever blindly, I'm saying you now remember blindly. Whenever you will get a copper sulfate, copper chloride, etc., etc. Everywhere the solution color is blue color. What is the solution color? Blue.
Blue
Blue
color.
color.
And iron is coming. Greenish color will come. Greenish color. Now, so as we know, iron is normal, but iron sulfate is greenish. Now, tell me the symbolic equation. This is the word equation. Symbolic equation. Who will
CU2.
PuSO4.
Yes.
CuSO4.
Yeah, you tell me how it is. Cu2 plus SO4
SO4
2
2
minus.
other side
minus.
plus 1. That is the reason I told you to learn the tabular column. Everybody should learn. I'm saying you offline class. Definitely I will ask. Don't take it negligence. You have to make it. Understand, Mukesh? Not at all speaking Mukesh, Alana, Manya and Samaya. Nobody is responding. I can easily notice the things. Who is speaking, who is not speaking. If you're not speaking, what is the use? What is the color of this? I said copper sulfate.
Blue.
Blue.
Reacting with iron. What is the iron symbol? Fe.
P.
Yes. Solid state will react. Who is to get FeSO4. It is also aqueous state. What is the color of this?
Green.
Plus
Greenish.
copper. Cu. Yes. Okay. That is. Now FeSO4 formula, tell me. Fe2 plus SO4 2 minus. Yes. So what will come, Monish?
SO4.
SO4 twice. So both are same. So we can simplify and we can write it what? FeSO4. Understand, Sai? So now it changes into which color to which color, guys? Blue color to
Green.
greenish color.
Greenish
Greenish.
It is the change in example or not? Yes or no? It is. We can. It is the example of what? Change in.
Changing color.
Change in color. Any doubt? Anybody?
order.
Clear? Very good.
This is
That is next.
Sir, one doubt, sir.
Yeah, ask me.
Sir, that FeSO4 I know, sir. In that Fe2 plus is also will come, then Fe3 plus also will come, no, sir.
That is iron 2 sulfide, iron 3 sulfide based upon the donating the number of electrons that we will study while you are writing the balancing equations. Okay. So later will come types of chemical reactions. By that time I will teach you. Understand? Okay. That is why I am not writing here anything. Just I am writing iron sulfate. One time we can write iron 2 sulfide, iron 3 sulfide. Both I will teach you and the situation will come. Don't worry. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Yeah, that is. So now this is the second example. Now, third example. Let us take third example. We are having plenty of examples. So now, let me take citric acid. So formula also no need. You don't want citric acid formula because it is organic acid. Yes or no? It is organic acid. Yes, guys, please respond. Now, you all know citric acid reacting with the potassium permanganate. All of you understand. So let me take a potassium permanganate. Potassium permanganate formula I will say you might be check it in our class 9th. You might be get it. Potassium permanganate class 9th also I taught you reacting with the citric acid. What is this? Citric acid. Okay. Then it will turns into colourless. It will turns into what? Colourless. So what it is this? I will say you. So now I will take you two beakers. So single beaker only. This is what we can say conical flask. I have taken potassium permanganate, which is in purple color. What is the color of this one, guys?
Purple.
What is the color of this? Purple color. Okay. So potassium permanganate formula I'm saying, you remember KMNO4. Potassium permanganate. Understand everybody? What is the formula? KMNO4. Understand? Potassium permanganate. Purple color. Now, if I'll add citric acid, what is happening? Citric acid, like lemon and all, the potassium permanganate turns into colorless. It will turns into what? Please respond. Potassium permanganate. It will turns into colorless. So colorless means it is chemical reaction or physical reaction? Chemical or physical? Chemical reaction. Clear everybody? So that is the reason I'm saying you. So it is indicating what? It is the chemical reaction. Clear everyone? So this is the third example you can write. So please all of you write. Potassium permanganate. Clear? Understand or not? Please respond.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Sir, how is it colorless?
It will turn into colorless because of reacting with the citric acid. Understand that? Okay, ma.
Okay, sir.
No, if we'll add citric acid, it will turn into colorless. That is what it is. Okay. Understand?
Yes, sir.
That is. Now,
Yes, sir.
formation of potassium permanganate. Anybody tell me formula how it will come? Potassium is +1. Permanganate single it is MnO4 -1. Understand, Almukil? Pradosh? So now, crisscross method. Don't know, now we can learn. What will come? K1 MnO4 1. So that what will come? KMnO4. Potassium permanganate. Clear, Shruti? Yes, that is how to remember it. That is. So potassium permanganate, KMnO4. So that is. So if you add citric acid, what is happening? It will turn into what? It will turn into colorless. So that is what you have to remember. Now, as we know, corrosion. Corrosion means what, guys?
Rusting.
M means what element? Mn means manganese. Mn means manganese. Manganese is a permanganate. Manganese. Understand? Mn in Mn, it is not M. Mn. Understand, Elmokel? Mn is together. Manganese. See, manganese reacting with oxygen, manganate will form. That is what potassium permanganate. Okay, brothers? Elmokel? Mn. Mn is manganese. Manganese it is. Okay, that is next. Now, third example. You already know it is well-known example. Iron is kept in a moisture. What will happen, guys? Iron in moisture means atmosphere, exposure to atmosphere. What reaction will form?
Rust.
Yeah, for a long period of time, it will form rust. So, formation of rust is an example of what? Chemical change. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Chemical change. Why? Iron, what is the color of iron? Iron, what is the color of iron?
Green.
Silvery green.
Yes, it is silvery. Understanding? Silvery color. Silvery color, formation of rust. What is the color of rust? Reddish brown. Okay, reddish brown. Understand? So this is silvery white. Silvery white, it will turn into what? Reddish brown. So this reaction already we know, but again we will study rust. That by the time I will say you. Now we don't want to waste time. Next, let me take next one, fourth one. Lot of examples why I'm saying everything will come. Next, let me take this example and study. So all of you remember potassium dichromate. Potassium dichromate. All of you ready? Potassium dichromate. Potassium dichromate. Word equation you write. I will say the formulas. You should learn. Potassium dichromate. Potassium dichromate. Dichromate reacting with sulfur dioxide. What is that? Sulfur dioxide. Then it will change it into, who will change? Potassium dichromate will change it into a green color. How it will change, Ra? It will change into green color.
Green.
Understand? So when the sulfur dioxide is gas is passed through potassium dichromate, then the potassium dichromate color is orange color. What is the potassium dichromate color?
Orange.
Orange color. Now, orange color, if you add sulfur dioxide gas, then it will turns into what? Potassium dichromate turns into which color?
Green color.
It will turns into green color. Okay, that is. Now, potassium dichromate formula. Chromate formula is there in our textbook. You can check it. I think it is not there. So now I will say you chromate. Potassium dichromate, very important formula. K2Cr2O7. What is this? K2
Cr2 also.
Cr2O7. K2Cr2O7, potassium dichromate. Understand what is the color of this? What is the color of this?
Orange.
Orange color.
Orange.
Understand?
Orange.
So potassium dichromate reacting with the sulfur dioxide gas, you know that. What is that? SO2. So it will turns into greenish color or green color. So that is. So if you take a potassium dichromate, liquid actually it is. So if it is sulfur dioxide gas is not mixed. What is the color of this one? What is the color of this one? Orange color. So if you add sulfur dioxide gas, it will turns into greenish. So chemical change. So this is what. So now formula how it will comes. Anybody? Potassium is +1. Chromate, dichromate. Dichromate, what is the valency? Cr2O7 2 minus. Cr2O7 2 minus. Clear? So that if you exchange in crisscross method, we used to get K2Cr2O7. Understand everybody? Please respond.
Yes, sir.
Yes, that is Tamil Selvan. Not at all responding. That is the things you have to remember. So K2Cr2O7. So what is the color of this one? Orange color. If you pass the sulfur dioxide gas, it will turn into which color? It will turn into greenish color. So now,
Greenish.
why I am saying you here, not writing the products, because a very big, highly complex products will come. That is, which is not useful to us in class 10th. Only change in color alone we are saying. So that is the reason I'm saying you. So sulfur dioxide gas, if will pass, then potassium dichromate, orange color will be changes into which color? Which will be changes into green color. So it is indicating a chemical reaction is taking place. So these are the 3 characteristics of chemical reaction, which we will study for the today's class. Now, next class we will study remaining 3. What is the remaining 3, guys? Remaining 3 what? Now today over.
Change in temperature.
Yeah, change in temperature,
Change in state.
change in state,
Change in order.
change in order. Change in color already over. Change in order. So this remaining 3 we will study in the next class. Today we studied 3. What is that? Evolution of gas, formation of precipitate, and change in color. Okay. Remaining change in temperature, change in odor, change in physical state, we'll study in the next class. So this I will leave you. Today anybody is having
Acid, formula also.
citric acid is organic acid. I will say you now, 4th chapter we'll study. So by the time I will say, if you want it now itself, you want, you can write it. So it is citric acid, what, correct? So 1 minute. Yeah, till here you can end it. So now those who are want